Oh no. Ew. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most tropical show on the internet. My name is Riley Zonjo, my temperate co-host, Graydon.
Just somewhere in the middle. The Midwest, if you will.
Today we're doing a portfolio review. This is Guess the Album Cover from the Artist's Other Art.
Guess the album cover from the artist's other art. Guess the album cover from the artist's other art. Say what?
All right, here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna see some selected pieces from an artist who's responsible for an iconic album cover, and then we're gonna have to guess which iconic album cover that is. 1 point for each one we get right. Me versus Graydon versus you, Marisol from East LA.
It never rains in Southern California.
All right, before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HIVEMINDTV.com for our merch, and consider joining our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You get extra content, you get to help Grant with the games, and it's just awesome in there. It's like there's a couch and like a mini fridge full of sodas.
It's so sick. There's a Nintendo too.
All right, first one.
Yeah, we got a bit of a goo brain situation top right.
Yep.
We got like kind of the demonic version of the Teletubbies son bottom left.
See, I was thinking more of like a Cabbage Patch Kids, but Fire Troll.
Like a Satan Patch Kid.
I like the Frog King though.
All hail. Leave a little all hail the Frog King down in the comments below. Absolutely beautiful. So we're writing the name of the album that they did.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. We've talked about this artist in a video before.
I would not remember, but I trust you. 3, 2, 1.
Life's a Trip.
Life's a trip.
This is Life's a Trip.
Or-
Red or Trip at Night.
Yes.
Yes. And this is Stephen who?
Gibbs.
Stephen Gibbs, a
Miss-
Canadian artist, correct? Okay. Don't laugh at that. You gotta stop with that.
It's just so funny because it's such a big country and like no one lives there.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like Wyoming as a country.
Exactly. Exactly.
Except without Kanye. So what do you know about this one, Grant?
Yeah, Stephen said that he combined symbolic characters in a colorful explosion, following Trippy's suggestions of making the cover something so visually dynamic that the viewer doesn't know where to look next.
Whoa.
Wow.
Definitely achieves that. It's
Yeah.
very sensory overload.
Yeah, and he loves doing those kind of like gangly arms with big hands.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see that in other paintings too.
Oh yeah.
So we've got some kind of abstract art here. We have names of them too. Drops, Metamorphosis, Ephemeral Underwater Flowers, and Falling Colors. This looks like it's photographs of actual like liquid being dropped into things, like oil and water. Really interesting stuff though.
Blood and muck.
I really like the top left. I think the top left is the coolest one.
That's my least favorite.
Cool. There we are. That's the difference of opinion. It's a beautiful thing in this world.
It really is.
It's like how we both voted for different candidates for the last election.
Yeah, I've always voted for Trump since the beginning of time, actually.
I know, it's weird. People finally caught on, I guess.
I was early.
You were a hipster that way.
You damn Trump hipsters.
You've been voting for Trump since before he was running. All these bandwagon fans. Play the old stuff.
Put on The Apprentice season 2. 3, 2, 1.
But DS2?
DS2, baby.
It's DS2.
Yeah. We mistakenly said that this was a stock photo
Right.
in another video, but we were mistaking that for What a Time to Be Alive, which was a stock photo of diamonds.
Yes.
What do you know about this?
Yeah,
Grant?
this has probably the most interesting story
Okay.
of all of them. So Future got this album art for $80.
Really?
Yeah, he got it for $80. The artist's name is Sanja Tosic.
Okay.
His camp purchased it on a stock photo site on Shutterstock.
Oh, okay, so we were kind of right.
Yeah.
Kind of right.
Interesting.
She told Fader that it's 110% mine. I was selling those images on stock sites at the time, and this one belonged to a series called Silky Smooth. The artist didn't know who Future was until she was contacted about the art by Fader. So not even Future's camp told her that he had bought the art and used it for his album.
Wow.
Fader contacted her.
That is crazy.
It's kind of sad, too.
It is sad for the artist but it's a unique situation and
Yeah.
a great story, but you would like to see the artist get paid a lot more for such an iconic album cover.
Right, and I would also like to think that Future like cares a little more about his albums to instead just be like, yo man, get on the stock site and buy one of those ones for like $80.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Come on, baby.
So we've got some photographs here, kind of some contorting body situation. We got something down the back of the spine onto a beach.
Uh-huh.
We've got somebody clipping their toenails. Someone in the shower.
That one's good.
And then a feet pics, which, hey.
Hey, 3, 2, 1.
Blonde.
I put blonde too.
It is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Wolfgang Tillmans.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you know about this one?
I wanted to somehow represent what was not being represented elsewhere. Even through my early photographs and reenactments, there are people showing at rest and at ease with themselves. They are not doing silly poses or wrapped up in fashion. And that way, this image is kind of representing freedom that was not being expressed in honesty elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I always got that idea that it's candid. It's the idea
Yeah.
of like crying in the shower.
Sure.
You know, like you wouldn't see that in other places. It kind of what reminded me of the Sky Ferreira album cover, Nighttime My Time.
Okay.
Also, because it was like a shower photo that wasn't meant to look like sexy.
Right.
It's
Or
supposed
staged,
To, yeah,
even.
it's just supposed to be like genuinely what you look like in the shower, you know?
I like that a lot.
Next, we've got Spider-Man cover.
Uh-huh.
A painting of the Mad Hatter, and then Venom and Elektra.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Now, you're a big comic book nerd. Which one's your favorite out of all these?
I'm not a comic book nerd and have never read a comic book. I did read the graphic novel Bone. I really liked that as a kid.
Oh, I remember that.
The
Yeah.
Bone, yeah.
The Bone.
Bone books. Those
Yeah.
were super good.
You're talking about 50 Shades of Grey, right?
No. Bone book. There you go. And I was into that one graphic novel, also graphic in the same way, See Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, Riley. 3, 2, 1.
I put Unlocked.
I put Death Race for Love.
This is Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 1.
Really?
Oh, I did not see
Whoa.
that coming.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like the same style at all.
No.
That's cool.
That is cool, yeah.
So who is the artist?
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Okay.
He was known for his work in comic books, particularly for Marvel's New Mutants, Moon Knight, and Elektra Assassin. He also had part in 2 Jimi Hendrix albums and 1 T.I. album.
Whoa.
Your resume includes Jimi Hendrix, Marvel Comics, T.I., and Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Interesting.
crazy.
Shout out Kid Cudi, too.
Sorry for shitting on your album covers so much.
I'm not. I love your music, kid.
All right, next we've got...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. So these are almost playing in surrealism, too. They're kind of like uncanny, using photorealism, but making them just a little bit off.
Yeah, just enough.
All right, so you got the horse cop. Yeah.
Whip out that horse cop. I love that painting. Slap that horse cop right on the table. Show the guest that one.
That is, hey, listen, that is a nice horse cop.
Yep.
Man, I love art.
I do too, yeah. I want to get a horse and then just wait in the line at Valvoline. See what happens.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, what are you getting done today? 3, 2, 1.
Nothing was the same?
I put wolf.
It is Nothing Was the Same.
Oh,
by
okay,
Drake.
cool, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I just thought because the clouds, like there seemed to be some cloud themes, and I knew that was a painting. But yeah, it is a little different than the other work. But yeah, there you go.
God, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I did love that album cover too.
All right, Grant, what do you know about this one?
Yeah, the artist's name is Kadir Nelson. He said that Drake was recording in a studio in LA where he has art on display, and he noticed it and asked him if he was interested in illustrating artwork for his cover.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a very organic way to come about too.
I think it's really interesting too that seeing his other work, you see that he kind of plays with a little bit of surrealism, like making the limbs a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And people always kind of clown the Drake cover for having such a long neck on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And now that you know the other work, it makes more sense that that's what it looks like. It's not just supposed to be like an actual perfect artist
Right.
rendering of Drake.
Yeah.
Next one we've got.
Oh.
Okay. Awesome.
This is trippy stuff.
Yeah, so this is some super psychedelic artwork, playing with some optical illusion stuff too in the bottom right.
Uh-huh. Almost feels like Tron, you know, where everything just has that black background, but there's like strong beams of light and like really sharp angles everywhere.
Yeah. You know who's really getting hurt by inflation right now?
Who dat?
The balloon stores.
How?
Because they
Yeah.
they already were inflated, and so they popped because it's too much inflation.
Too much inflation will pop the housing
It's
bubble.
hurting the balloon station, the balloon store.
Amateur economist Riley Savage, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. 3, 2, 1.
I put the Slow Rush, Tame Impala.
I put Currents.
It is Currents by Tame Impala.
I thought it was too obvious because Robert Beatty did a bunch of the other. He did so many covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Robert Beatty?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, okay, so we just talked about him.
Yeah.
He's done work for the Flaming Lips and 106 Point Never and a bunch of people too, but Currents is definitely the most iconic of his album
Yeah.
covers. So what do you know about Robert Beatty's work with Currents?
Yep. At the suggestion of Tame Impala's Kevin Parker, Beatty based the album cover on a phenomenon known as vortex shedding. In fluid dynamics, vortex shedding occurs when an object disrupts the flow of air or water, like eddies that form from a river passing around a rock.
Okay.
Very cool.
Interesting. I know a lot of people thought of this as a very sexual album cover, so it's interesting to see that it's not, you know?
It's very like physics based.
Yeah.
I love when like scientific diagrams can be just viewed as art.
Yeah. The average person probably doesn't know what this is supposed to be.
Right.
But it creates something really visually interesting.
Yeah,
You know?
and it goes deep. Like it attaches you to nature and things that are actually happening in the world then,
Yeah.
too, in a weird way.
Next one we've got. Oh, wow.
The heck?
Okay, so these look to be paintings as well. They're borderline photorealistic, but
Yeah.
also kind of playing with the surrealism thing.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a wide range here, too.
Yeah.
I really like the parking garage one.
Yeah, this is cool stuff.
Reminds me of those perspective paintings of like the Texaco station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I forget who does those, but I love that work. 3, 2, 1.
I put the big day.
I put KOD.
This is Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator.
Oh, it's Eric White. This is
Yes,
Eric White
Eric
stuff.
White.
Ah, okay.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I thought for a second, I was like, is the big day maybe not a photograph? and it says a painting? That's where I went with it. Yeah, so what do you know about Eric's work on this one?
Yeah, so like you said, this art's been done by Eric White, who's from Ann Arbor.
Okay.
Michigan.
Shout out A2, baby.
Let's go, Michigan.
Once his manager introduced me to Tyler, we were in direct communication. We met in person initially to discuss his ideas for the project, and he showed me some sketches he'd done and a few photos he liked that evoked the mood he was going for. There was a lot of back and forth over text and phone calls over the next few weeks, and when I'd finished a pretty elaborate comp, he came over and took a look. There was a little bit of fine-tuning after that, but once we got it in place, we were satisfied with it, and he left me alone until the painting was done. He's still never seen the final piece in person.
Oh.
The final piece just has like a fucking spaceship in it or something. He just took it one step too far.
All right, next one we've got. Oh, interesting.
Oh, these are nice.
Okay, so we've got a picture of Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
And then we've got a picture of an old woman yelling to the sky. It
Just
almost is how I imagine an old person like about to die for some reason. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't, you know what I mean? But it's just like the idea of like, oh, I see it all. Like, like
Angels coming down.
And they say something that's like super profound, but you have like decoding it the rest of your life. You're like, what did grandma mean? She's like, when you go, the curtains close, but you can't take them with you.
Like,
And then you're like, what the hell? Wait a minute.
3, 2, 1.
I put To Pimp a Butterfly.
I put sour.
It is Die Lit by Playboy Cardi.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Interesting.
Did not see that coming.
So I need to know about this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Okay, interesting. So what's the story?
Yes, the photographer's name is Nick Walker. He also did Wizard's cover for Future.
Oh, okay. Wizard
makes
by
sense.
Future.
And he's done tons of portraits for the likes of Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish, Casey Musgraves, Freddie Gibbs. He also took the At-Me photo for Playboy Cardi.
Oh.
The one where he's laying down
Yeah.
in the blue room or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said we shot this photo at a studio in Highland Park called The Forge. One of the studios had great woodwork. I knew it had to be dark and we had to create the atmosphere of a show, so that's what we did. We hung up some black hide on the studio interior and played some really fucking loud music. Then we kind of let the offense run itself, you know? I shoot a few photos and we see like, damn, his leg has to be more extended or his body has to be twisted more or whatever. And then he said, we really didn't take that many photos though. Once we got that one, we kind of knew it was the one.
Okay.
Yeah. They hung
Interesting.
black hides.
Yeah. So Cardi was really doing this, like
Yes.
jumping that way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Stage the photo, yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder why they didn't take a bunch. Again! He's like, ugh.
Like, all right, his ankle's broken. Somebody throw him. You know how they always say that you look best in natural light?
Mhm.
It's so weird because every time I drink those things, I feel like I look terrible.
Yeah, it makes me break out.
Yeah, it's like I'm like bloated and like,
Yeah.
you know?
And you kind of have to have like 30 to 60 to even catch a buzz.
I know.
I think that's like the biggest problem.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, so we've got like a troll doll in the toilet. We've got like a gross hand holding like a crushing a burger with cigarettes. I don't even know what I'm looking at in the bottom left here.
I believe that's a diaper with like melted candies on it.
And then we've got a cupcake with a bunch of little candles in it. Wow. So this person does like absurdist, gross photography.
This one's easy, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. It can only be one.
I just realized that that's a foot and not a hand.
Oh, it's in the burger.
Yeah, the foot's in the burger.
Yeah, that's gross.
Wow, that is so disgusting.
I love the trend where it's like, Mr. Putin, you like cheese on your sandwich, and it's 2 buns, and someone just has their fist in the middle of a sandwich.
Yeah. It's so funny, knuckle sandwich.
It's awesome.
How that became a thing.
I love it.
A knuckle sandwich.
Let me give you one.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I put After Hours by The Weeknd.
Put Zach Fox's album.
This is Hellboy by Lil Peep.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is Hellboy by Lil Peep.
Yes.
No way. That is so cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
So the photographer's name is Miller Rodriguez, who goes by the alias as Pretty Puke.
Okay. Pretty Puke.
Yes, he's done photographs for Wiz Khalifa, Soulja Boy, Mac Miller, and Big Sean. I think my images don't allow people to get too comfortable. My images come off as intense and dysfunctional at times, but regardless of what they stand for, I think people seem to relate to how playful the images tend to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like being kind of at the lunch table and mixing a bunch of shit together
Yeah.
and then daring your friend to drink it or whatever.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like that.
So I guess we can all relate to that.
Yeah, or like playing with trash in the street.
Yeah.
You know, and then eating that too.
Yeah, of course.
Kind of disturbing, but fun. I like that.
Who doesn't like ketchup on a foot, you know? Next, we've got... this is the statue downtown in Detroit.
Cause.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like some cause art. Very cool. Yeah, shout out StockX. We need action figures, bro.
Yeah.
Like every outfit we've ever worn in videos.
Every outfit we've ever worn.
They're like, that's the collectible part. You buy the action figure and we're stark naked.
We're naked. Okay.
Yeah.
We're naked when it starts, and then you can buy every outfit we've ever worn in a video.
And like kind of based on swag and how the market fluctuates, they get more expensive.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like the more popular ones rise to the top and like that. Yeah.
What do you think would be your number one outfit that people would pick for you?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I've worn some serious swag on this stuff.
Yeah?
Like I have really dripped out many a time. Man, what would be like my iconic outfit?
Yeah, like if we were SpongeBob and Patrick,
Yeah.
what would our
Our
one outfit be? I'm always interested with that in like fan art.
Yeah.
How what they decide to draw us in. Like for a while, like there'll be eras where it's like a specific hat that you're
Sure.
wearing or I'm wearing that they'll always put us in.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely in a hat. I feel like it's like maybe a hoodie. No, I might be more of a t-shirt guy.
You guys let us know.
Yeah.
In your head, when you think of us,
What are we wearing?
what are we wearing? And that will be our base outfit for our action figures when we do drop them.
Mhm.
And then we'll like talk about the special collectible ones after that.
Yeah.
You know?
Digging and smoking bass. That's the rarest one.
Yeah. Blurred out shirtless Graydon from the Quadeca video.
I love
that. Is a good one.
3, 2, 1.
I put rodeo.
I put Eternal a Take.
This is 808s and Heartbreaks by Kanye West.
Duh. Oh,
Of course.
Yeah. It's the little heart.
Specifically, the deluxe is what he paid the most attention to.
Oh, okay. Isn't Virgil also responsible for this album cover?
He is the art director.
Art director.
The art, yes, correct.
Okay.
I also wanted to comment that Cause also made the single cover art for the Scots.
Oh.
Scott and Kid Cudi.
Interesting. Next, we've got.
Oh, this is cool.
This is some kind of like crude, disgusting stuff going on.
Yep. Really like that bottom right one.
Yeah.
That's probably your least favorite, but
I like the earrings. I would
Yeah.
rock those.
would you rather have $490 or have dinner with Conan O'Brien?
490? Why is it so specific?
That's how much I got in my wallet.
Actually?
Yeah, and Conan's outside. So quick, make a decision.
Shit.
He's waiting.
Shit. He's very tall.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's tall. He's funny.
Mhm.
Kind of like a late night king.
Yep.
Let's do Conan. I don't have dinner plans for
All right.
tonight, so I'll just go with Conan.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. O'Brien. Yep, no.
Oh,
No,
wait.
he's gonna, what?
That creep Andy Richter's not going to be there, right?
Let me check.
Okay.
Yep, he's ready to go to dinner. It's just a table for 2, right? For the 3. Why is it 3? Oh, Richter's?
No.
Richter's coming?
Nix it. No, I'm not going with Richter. He's a creep.
He'll take the money. Is that our, yeah. Yep.
See if he can get Richter to leave. See if Richter can like go to the library or something. Does he read?
Are you willing to take $90 off? Maybe we could pay Richter to leave.
Wait, why am I getting the money and the dinner?
Can you pay Andy $90 not to come to dinner and still give my client the money? No?
I don't need the money. Just give the money to Richter.
Oh, give the money to Richter and tell him to scram.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
All right, Conan. Yep. He'll be right out. Can I come? Oh, yeah, no. Stupid question. Sorry. All right, see ya.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to Sloppy Chops with Conan.
Sloppy
O'Brien.
chops. Let's go.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. I've heard good things though.
I'm excited for you. You're going to want to dry off your hands, though. They're very wet.
They are wet, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool. Conan O'Brien. And me?
Sloppy Chops.
Little old me at Sloppy Chops with Conan O'Brien? I mean, who would have thought?
3, 2, 1.
I put 2.5 by Amine.
I put Goodbye and Good Riddance, Juice WRLD.
This is 333 by Blade.
No way.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this cover is crazy. It's kind of like somewhat a distant cousin from the Trippie Redd one.
Yeah.
And it has a lot to look at, the center focal point.
Yeah, it looks like Stephen Gibbs' child.
Yeah.
You know? All right, Grant, what do you know about this artist?
Yeah, her name is Claire Barrow. She's a London-based multidisciplinary visual artist. She draws from her experiences in DIY culture to address both modern identity and social issues within her work, applying her art onto everything from clothing to canvas, including both physical and digital spaces.
All right, well, that's sick. Shout out to Claire Barrow. Next, we've got, oh my God.
Jeez.
Striking photography. This is crazy.
Yeah, look at that blade.
Is this first one a photograph?
They're all photos.
They're all photos.
Whoa.
Wow, that first one is crazy. It's got some like anime cosplay situation.
Yeah, I really like that second one. Those two like locked in people. Almost like how you start a wrestling match, you know?
Yeah, very dramatic photography here.
Yeah, big time. 3, 2, 1.
I put Lil Boat 2.
I put To Pimp a Butterfly.
It is To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
I can barely contain my excitement. Oh yeah, baby. What a good one to end it on. That is just, I mean, it doesn't really get more iconic.
No, that's a phenomenal album cover.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, the photographer is a French photographer named Dennis Rouvray. Kendrick and his manager Dave Free already had the concept, and they gave it over to Dennis, and they took the photo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, this was a fun game.
This was a blast. Yeah, I like this.
For sure. So Graydon wins 5-4. If you'd like to see us play this game again, let us know down in the comments or send over some interesting album covers to Grant. His stuff is going to be in the description. Consider joining our Patreon. Like we said at the beginning, it's only $5. There's a bunch of extra stuff on there, including extras from the Quadeca videos right now. Other than that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, all that stuff I said at the beginning. And Graydon, would you like to leave these wonderful people with some advice to leave or live their lives by?
Hell is truth seen too late.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, it's magic. You know, never believe it's not so.
That was nice.
That's a fun one, dude.
We're locked in.
I know, we are locked in.
You ever seen that artwork from that guy that fought in World War II? And it's like, he draws like the little monsters.
Oh,
and, like,
Hitler? Yeah, his art wasn't too good, though. I feel like that was actually kind of a cause for the war, so. Hey!
Fuck!
What the?